Hey everybody, welcome to the Video Game Show. I'm Sean. Alright guys, I want to start off with the biggest news I've heard in a few weeks. It's been announced this week that Zenimax Media, Bethesda's parent company, has filed 3 trademarks for Nuka-Cola with the US Patent and Trademark Office. These trademarks that were filed are for computer software, clothing and apparel, and electronic games relating specifically to online. This is great news. I'm really happy to hear this. I know it's nothing that's saying here's Fallout 4, but this is big news to me because it means that they're filing a patent on something, they're taking a step to go somewhere. I really am happy to hear this. When I saw this announced today on some of the big news channels, I gasped. I was taken aback. I was really happy. I was just blown away. And it just makes me really happy. I want to hear news about Fallout 4 coming from Zenimax Media or Bethesda, preferably Bethesda, because I want them to be the ones that are, it's sole control over Fallout 4. But I just want to hear more news, and this can be anything. It can be anything. It could be they're making T-shirts. They're trying to put stuff on maybe not only Bethesda store, but maybe Zenimax Media is trying to create a store as well, and they're trying to sell stuff. But at the same time, this could be a bigger piece of maybe the Fallout, world, the universe. Maybe they're doing this to make sure that the next storyline doesn't be tampered with, so that they have something in the books with this. This could mean so many things. I'm just very excited that something is actually happening on this front. I cannot wait to see if this is just one step in filing these trademarks to the next step of filing an even bigger trademark, and then to the next step when E3 hits in a couple months, where they're actually saying like, hey, here's Fallout 4. This is good news. Good news. I know I'm a little excited about this, and as a Fallout fan, I should be, and I'm really happy to hear this news, and I hope to hear more soon. And I don't know. I'm just really feeling really positive about this stuff. On to the next news. The Xbox One update that I've been talking about for a while now finally happened this week. I was lying in bed about to go to sleep, and then I heard my Xbox turn on. But it didn't turn on everything. It just was doing this the low power auto upload, and it just did everything it was supposed to do. So I guess you guys go check out your Xbox Ones. Go put make sure if you don't have the auto update on there, go update your system. Have all these nice little tidbits that are going to be fixed and enhanced. Your Blu-ray drive, your headset, your controller, and so on and so forth. I'm really happy about this. I want to see more upgrades done to the Xbox One. I know a lot of it's just going to be through patches and things like that, but it's better than nothing. As of right now, I think I play more Xbox One, but that's because of the games, because of Titanfall. But I do think that, hands down, the PlayStation 4 is it's superior system technically. Anything Xbox One can do to try to get to that level and pick up the slack where they left off, then that'd be great. So I'm happy that this update's happened. Sony has announced that the PlayStation 4 has sold already over 7 million units worldwide. That's amazing. 7 million units since, what was it, let's just say November. I forgot the exact date, but wow, November 11th, 15th I think it was. So that's amazing. 7 million, wow. They are definitely hitting their mark where they want to hit. They projected this much. They're hitting it, and I think they're going to surpass what they were aiming for this year. They're doing everything the Xbox 360 and the Wii did in the last console generation. They're putting their best foot forward. They're making it a little bit harder to find it so people want it more. It's kind of one of those things where every time you keep telling somebody no, they want more of what you're telling them no to not to have. So I think that's kind of what it is. People can't find it, so wow, it must be as good as they say it is. And also with this news, they also announced that over 20 million games have been sold for the PlayStation 4. That's amazing as well. This is just big news for Sony, and I hope they keep the good work. Keep giving me games that I want to play and buy. Keeping with Sony news, The Last of Us Remastered, I spoke about it the last couple weeks. It has been announced there is a date it's actually going to be released on. It's going to be June 20th. So that's really cool. They're working on possibly having a program for people that bought it with the PlayStation 3 and are going to upgrade to the PlayStation 4. If they do that, I might think about switching over. I do not know just yet, because I would want to play it with the better graphics, but I already have it, so if they're going to charge me full price, I'm not going to do it. But if they're going to charge me maybe $10, I might do it. I'm thinking about it. So I can't wait to see what they have in store for this. I want to see, I want to know, I want to hear what information they have, what possible avenues they have for me to explore this remastered title. And with that, they also announced the final DLC for The Last of Us. It's called the Grounded Bundle. In the Grounded Bundle, it's going to be a mixture of single player and multiplayer content, but the biggest part of it's going to be multiplayer with, I guess you could say, little tidbits of single player story mode mixed in. So if you played a lot of the single player mode, which you should have, and you really love that, you're gonna catch some things in the multiplayer mode that are just gonna be really pretty cool, nice little Easter eggs, some things, some places in the game that are gonna be played, used as set pieces in the multiplayer. So that's really cool. Also, it's bringing this mode to the game called Grounded Mode, which is gonna be the hardest mode and almost impossible to beat the game and to survive. So I don't know if I'll ever play it, but I definitely would like to see some gameplay footage of this Grounded Mode and see what kind of happens, how the story gets carried along. If you get hurt, do you stay hurt for the rest of the game until over time you heal? I want to see how it goes. So really interested in that mode, and really happy that they're giving us some news on The Last of Us. So at PAX East, Respawn, the developer of Titanfall, announced that they have the next DLC, or the first DLC for Titanfall. It's going to be called Expedition. It's going to have 3 maps: Swampland, Runoff, and War Games. These are all going to be different types of terrains. One of them, Swampland, is even going to add in some foliage and trees, things like that, to actually, possibly do some wall running and parkouring on. Pretty interesting. I've been thinking about this for a while now, that it would be really cool to see some of that, wildlife, some of the, the monsters or the aliens that are in the game that you don't really get to interact with. I would like to see that in some of the DLC, and so I'm glad that they're actually going to do this with this first DLC. Also with this DLC, they're going to allow you to put decals on your Titan. That's going to be really cool to personalize your Titans. That's, everybody wants to be able to have their own flavor, their own flair on their Titan, and I think that's really cool, and I'm really happy about that. Hopefully they don't charge us an arm and a leg to buy little decals. Hopefully there's a way to earn these decals, and maybe even possibly import your own decals to put on your Titan. That'd be really cool. Last little bit of news this week, guys. It made me laugh more than anything. Call of Duty has enlisted Snoop Dogg, Snoop Lion, Snoop-a-Loop to do some voiceover work on Call of Duty Ghosts. The voiceover work is going to be costing, I think, $3 to download it with to your game, and what you can do is you can switch it on or off from the regular voiceover work, or Snoop Lion, or whatever they're calling him these days, and that you can switch him in. He's going to say cool things like, when you get your Kevlar vest, you're going to be like, that's some fine-ass threads, and things like that. I don't put much weight into this. I just think it's more funny than anything. I don't think it's cool. It's not something I look forward to. I think it's more funny than anything, and I just wonder, are we at this point with Call of Duty where they're grasping for straws like this, where they have to go and reach out to Snoop Dogg, a guy who, he was on a song on the radio just the other day, and the song was crap. I think both ends are grasping for straws. If you guys have any other feelings, let me know. If you guys know any good music from Snoop Lion lately, let me know. And yeah. So that's it for the video game show this week, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, inquiries in the comment section, and let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time.